Okay, everyone, let's dig into Fantom. Ticker symbol is FTM, and this bad boy has definitely cratered like the rest of the market. That's actually not a bad thing, as long as you were had your portfolio properly managed for the type of risk and volatility, and especially if you had seen for the rest of the market, like going back actually in November. We had that huge sell-off in November, and then this year. So if you were watching around, because like a lot of the market November, January, we actually started to sell off before we had the recent movements this spring. But I think this is another asset that's just oversold. I mean, come to take a look at it, it seems like trend has definitely broken from the major losses. Okay, as far as you can see, the last time the reason I say trend, right? This really, really deep trend here, negative trend, excuse me. As you can see here, this on the left-hand side of my screen, that red line, that's that EMA 7-day, right? This thing is just absolutely cratered. But now we're really focusing around a price point. I want to say, in the past couple of weeks, month to a couple of weeks, so basically middle of June, intraday went a little bit lower, but basically spot price was closing in at around 22 cents, right? That EMA 7-day was barely going over the 21. Just trend-wise, it really wasn't there, but nonetheless, we started to converge around this price point. I want to say between, call it 24 cents to about, I'm looking at 29 cents. As of this morning, as I'm recording this, Monday, it is Monday, July 25th, okay? We're currently at 31 cents. I think as we get closer to 21 cents, I think it's, we're technically down as of today, right? It's a major selling overnight, which is pretty typical, being that most Americans don't wake up until, at this time. This is 9:30 a.m., so major sell-offs, but I wouldn't be surprised if, we bounce around a little bit more, but we do set that new price floor here. And as you can see here, I really only want to take a look at 2021 because I just think anything prior to 2021 is just a different era for this asset. And I think the market so far is looking at it and saying, hey, you know what, we're not going back down. It's possible we can go back down to 2 cents. I don't think it's going to happen. I think the market is starting to stabilize, especially after the stuff with, Russia, the war. Don't ban me for that, YouTube. Or the sell-offs, like in the failings in the credit market, the credits, and the lending for the cryptocurrency, right? I don't do any of that stuff, but the market was already falling before that stuff even happened. That just amplified everything else, which is a good cleaning out of the market as well. That's not a bad thing. So I'm just more interested in the resetting of this asset, the asset price. I think. Excuse me. I think this is a really good retrenchment to, I think, relatively speaking, historical norms. So definitely it's had the possibility of going over, what is this, over $2.80. Definitely has that possibility. I'm much more interested on staying over the 20-cent range. If this asset does dip down into that 20-cent range, I think that's a good time to get in. This is not financial advice. Full disclosure, I have no position in this asset. That's what I'm kind of looking for. I want to see what's going on over the next couple of weeks with this asset. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about Fantom? How is this asset going to trade to you, do you think, over the next couple of weeks, over to the next month, the end of August? Is it just going to trade flat, trade sideways until we kind of hear some more macro stuff with the equities and everything like that? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Let's go and get these gains.